I have lost spent my days with astonishing discoveries. But in all my revelations have led me to one of many leads, the first being attitude. And by this I mean the role I play in understanding how to better relate to myself as an individual and to understand others, and how I have come to position how I think and behave around the moral code. The issues of an ever-changing doctrine of spirituality and a way to philosophize affects my outlook in life. I have set my beliefs on a culture of attitudes that determines the meaning to knowing my identity. By knowing and understanding where culture comes from and how it affects me, I set the tone and embark on an attitude that actively involves me within the scope of existence. It is then coherent to say that culture is closely tied to the way I perceive my common reality in its most valuable form. And where others are concerned, it's always about perception, isn't it? At first, we as human beings perceive reality from the value of a common denominator, being the ability to first enlighten, to first connect in order to find common ground. This sharing of a common attitude brings us to the core of living life in oneness. It is common in our relationships to connect. It is in our ability to first connect and find common ground. Human beings are three-dimensional, sharing in spirit, intellect, and physique. It is in us to reach into our tap into our rich resource, and to know and understand the attitude and functionality of spirit. And to know how spirit weaves her way into connecting to the charismatic influence of the intellect. And how the carrier, our physique, holds all three together. With this in play, I assume we can say attitude becomes base for connection and identity.